Inside it is. Maybe I should get started on the materials to build towers.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe you and I can knock off a little bit on that or something. Try to build a few of them. Let's see. Yeah, out front.
Yeah. What? Frickin' fat boy just would not go down.
I think that's it.
Yeah, wow. We must have been making too much noise.
Apparently. Hey, you know.
That's alright.
Let me go see. Let me go see what they got on them.
Like I say, with zombie spawns are now set to normal level, so we're gonna have things like that happening, which I don't mind at all.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ooh, 2 oil. We could use that.
Oh, definitely.
He had some feathers on him. Is there any more over here? Or are they in a pit?
I'm getting ready to use gore blocks from our morning assault.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna leave the frames there in case you need to get across. We'll pull them.
Alrighty.
I need to start working on the floor.
The back side of the house.
Oh, they're down in the pit. I think Fat Boy's too far off for me to hit with the shotgun.
Yeah. Same here. As soon as he pokes his nose up to the edge of the river, he's a definite ended zombie, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, he'll come.
Yeah.
One thing zombies are, they're stupid.
I think then the work that I'm doing is going to be a pretty worthwhile investment. And so far,
Here they come.
yeah, no sign of any growth. But it's the next day, so.
That's it.
Yep. Alright.
Well, I think the other couple that were over there.
Okay, the nice thing about it is that the stone, goes down instead of just being from ground level.
Yeah.
Which means they get into the pits and they start wailing. They're wailing on stone. And that'll stand up to much more of a beating, even from the fat boys. And it'll especially stand up much better to the belchers.
Yeah. How do you put this concrete in?
So basically, you set a rebar frame, and then you upgrade it with wood, which will on 4 sides, and then you right-click with a cement pit.
Okay, gotcha.
And then it needs to dry. You can't set doors or anything while the concrete's wet. Yep, just like so. I hear that magic sound. Because as you reinforce it and add the concrete, it gets stronger, but it also gets heavier.
Okay.
And so it means that, basically you're putting heavy blocks on top of a weaker block. So
Right. I figure we can go in here, and there's going to be another entrance up at the second floor.
Yep.
And put the ladder on this wall right here.
Yeah, and then we'll have to take and reinforce, break to frame and reinforce these here and put a door in the outside
Yeah.
here,
I put it on the floor, the whole bottom.
So basically you went down to the ground?
Yeah, to dirt.
Awesome. Because the dirt rests on, so basically from everything from the dirt down ultimately ends up resting on bedrock.
Right.
So that's 100% support.
Yeah. Yep. So it should be strong as all get out.
Yeah.
But we're going to need some light.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have to take some of the tallow and make a few candles or something.
Yeah. And then we'll put like you said, a reinforced door there and one up at the top.
Yep. Yeah, and it's very important to put a hard iron door in there, because actually a hard iron door is capable of supporting more weight than even the reinforced iron concrete is.
Wow.
Yeah, the dynamics of it are really interesting. I saw somebody who basically built a huge structure sitting on top of an iron door just to prove how much weight it could support.
I need to start watching more of those.
Those are full columns of support, so they should be okay. I believe blocks high is your maximum from a stable surface. So you're at 9 now, so you should be able to go another 7 up.
Okay.
So another 6 up, and then basically at the 7th you'll want to make your surface stand on or whatever.
Right. Gotcha.
And the iron is cookifying, and I'm gonna get on out here and get back to work on the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start building a ladder, even if it's just a wooden one for now. Well, I'm up on the roof. Not the roof, the structure I made.
Yep.
So, it's doing real good.
Yeah. Well, and that's basically what you should be shooting for, is to get taller than the house, you know?
Whoa. Okay.
Alright, what do I got left here? Actually, I'm doing pretty darn good on stone yet. I'm not going to have enough to do the entire back wall, I don't think, but it's going to be awful close.
Oh, yeah.
Then it's just a matter of going down with the auger and doing some auging.
Talking. How far out could we go from wood before we collapse?
Well, I wouldn't. Basically, I would only go one, out around, so that basically your tower is 3x3. You could go 4x4 with the wood. Any more than that, and you're risking.
That's what I was wondering. I didn't know if you could go more than that.
Yeah, I've never done more than that because, of course, that's not incredibly strong material. If you upgrade those so that they're upgraded with metal, they're a bit stronger.
I was gonna say they
And
might.
they weigh exactly the same as if they're just wooden upgraded, you know?
Right.
So you don't have to worry that they're gonna weigh too much. And they will be structurally stronger. Like I say, iron reinforced wood is actually a lot stronger than one would expect.
Yeah. Well, what I was gonna do is I was gonna have the walkway and then have like, you know, maybe one high so you don't walk off the edge, but I don't know, maybe not. Shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Well, one of them's super reinforced anyway. I didn't mean for it to be, but
Well, like I say, all of the wood on top, I would grab scrap iron, and I would reinforce every single wood one that you put on top, because it's good for the structural integrity of it, number one, and number two, it will also stand up better if a belcher actually gets in the backyard and starts belching at it.
oh, good point. Oh, heck, I'm out of ladders. Beautiful. I have an idea. Let me try something.
What's that?
Wonder if you could surround it with iron bars.
Don't do it.
Right. Too
They
heavy?
weigh an incredible amount.
Seriously? Shoot.
Yeah, they weigh a huge amount. That's how I collapsed my my build that I was doing and killed myself.
Oh, shoot.
I started throwing up iron bars, going, "Oh, I'll surround this with iron bars, and it'll be awesome." And the next thing I knew, I was on my way down.
Perfect. I think we've got a plan here. All right. Whoop. No, didn't place that right. Daggone, I keep running out of wood. So that's exactly what I was...
What's that?
Yeah, I just got an exact example of what I was afraid of when I came up the ladder. I came off too fast because I couldn't get up it, and almost ran off the edge. That's why I was trying to come up with something to kind of stop your forward momentum.
Yeah.
I thought I made some fences. Oh, here they are. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. You got to come up and look at this.
Oh, definitely.
I wonder what it looks like from down there.
Oh, it looks epic, dude. It's absolutely epic.
And our tower of power has been built. And our wall is secure. Yeah, it does look like a big chimney. Oh shoot, I didn't even notice that. I missed a frame on the outside. There we go. That should secure that. Beautiful.
Yep. Fantastic.
And so you got those little platforms you can jump up on, plus that keeps it secure. You can't
Yep.
you can't put the fencing on the corners, but this works out just as well. And you can see for miles and miles.
Yep. It by putting the blocks in the corners, it lets you get up and really get a look at each portion of the house and the yard.
Yeah. Yeah, you got pretty much an unobstructed view. They can't get out from under you very easily.
Yeah, and we'll even see how it works.
You see him?
Oh yeah, took him down. There was a fat boy standing there right at the edge of the river. And one shot.
Wow. I need to do something to extend my range. I'm not getting a real long render.
I've got my rendered and set to maximum, and then I've got some of my other stuff turned down. With these 4 corners, it means that each of us can be up here on a corner. You know, the biggest thing is if they fall in the pit. Of course, you can't shoot them in the pit from up here.
That's what we
need.
need.
That's why we need those corner towers on the pit.
Right.
And like I say, they just need to be columns. They don't need any edge blocks or anything, because you want to be able to come up to the edge and shoot straight down. You know.
Exactly. And they don't really need to be seriously high up either.
Right. Like I say, they just a few blocks is all.
Yeah. Wow, this is wonderful.
Yep. And with the tower in place, what it means is basically structurally we can reinforce out from it, and it gives it a basis so that we're not going to accidentally collapse part of the house as we reinforce the structure.
Yeah.
You know?
I think this worked out wonderfully.
Yep.
Well, I just now noticed you put the trapdoor.
Yeah, sorry. Habit. Gotta have a trapdoor.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, this really is like the point of last stand.
Oh, yeah. They bring it down, then we're going to go down with it.
Yep.
I don't see that happening.
No. The other thing is, being up this high, it actually should reduce the radius at which, or it should, reduce the radius at which zombies sense us, so that instead of spawning, way out there and coming in, they won't sense us as easily because we're higher up. There's more distance.
That works for me, especially on day 7 when we reach that.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna get interesting. I'll take the fight to him though.
Yep. Don't let the sun set down on me. Don't let the sun set down on me. No food or water, maybe 7 days until I die. The bombs are falling, there was fire burning in the sky. The dead have risen and I don't know why. Help me, oh great spirit in the sky. Don't let the sun set down on me. Don't let the sun set down on me. Don't let the sun set down on me. Don't let the sun go down.